This could be problematic. They fake flash in. Christo drops Testez, finding that kill, but AZ doubles up with the USP before he is eventually overwhelmed. Cajun, now looking away from Ivy, is given away for Stown into the site, and he drops Gay coming from Connector. Excellent execute.
Stown all looking in his direction from inside of this bomb site. This is a very tricky round, and MSL gets taken down.
The madness that was the 3-on-0 for Heroic last night, but we'll move past it because Heroic, a new day, a new Dane, and Nico, he's boosted above the smoke on Ivy, catches a player on the A site. There's still Christo here, but he's only good for one with the Deagle. MP9 about as good as done, and Heroic will trade their way to a second.
Yeah, AZ's gotten into a position though, and it looks like he's going to try and head up pop quickly for this rotation, and so he might be able to come in fast and offer some kind of resistance, but there's already players holding it down. Christo was still alive in the site, but he actually falls almost immediately, and now this wrap, this entire round pretty much, and he's still continuing this wrap in through the heavens. Cadian putting up one, AZ in with the response, but he gets traded. It's down to the 1v1, and actually AZ on for the ace. Borup up against him, and AZ going to go ahead and drop a smoke, sticking the defuse now. Borup has to come in with the peek, and he denies it with a second to spare. That's remaining to be our worry in this round. MSL and Gade, they'll both open up with a killer piece, and MSL actually continues. He gives this one over. Maybe he gives something up here. He's now going to peek wide, and he does best Christo. So a 2-on-4. There's a Molly here to help him. I think this is a save, but they're they're still trying to go for it. But
that's such a 6-0 round for Heroic, man. Look at how safe Heroic have been playing on this T side. Think about every round they've won. Not for long, though. MSL's going to move this orb in tandem. AZ's pushed again below the pop, and he gets the same kill on the same player. Great work from AZ. Nico's removed from the round nice and early. The drop is good, though. And again, Tessa's trades. Heroic.
I don't think he's going to consider him out of back green, but as I say, Cajun flicking over does deal with Stown, leaving it all onto Cadian. Wrap round into CT from Gade. Yeah, that just blindsides him. He's not ready for it. So
on with a few players. Again, that solo inner play for North. Nothing's changed here. AZ, though, that is a change. He's dead in the pop dog. Borup takes the spawn and fires a bullet right to the face of AZ. He does get smoked, but with a flashbang follows up, and he could get a player on the site. He's got so much info. He spots all 3 A players and kills one of them as well. Now the hounds have been unleashed. Heroic are all over the site. They're looking to chase down these CTs, but MSL is still here and kicking. 2 kills at the back. MSL doesn't know, and Gade, his backspin spotted. That might bait Tessez into his death here, but he swings and he succeeds. 2 kills from Tessez.
This is his enemy right now, as well as his enemies. He's got lots of them. Cajun, nice shot there onto Tessez. Left in the 1v1 with Cadian, and surely there's just no time. He's going to drop a smoke on the bomb. Tries to bait Cadian in for a peek.
I always appreciate the interviews and the content we get from the players as well. Get a bit more insight. This one, though, is a fast B play. Heroic don't realize Gade is in the site, and he's here to stay. 2 kills off of the spray. Cadian turns around to the smoke and does drop the pop flank. This time, Heroic expecting it. It's been a long time since he's in a hit, and Nico is in a powerful position. He's dropped MSL with the orb, and he's ready for another. Nico on a double, eventually put down by Gade at the back of the site on his 3rd. Low HP, though, relying on Christo on a late flank that Heroic are probably not prepared for. Cadian with a flick. He was just throwing a smoke towards a connector, and Gade is here. Heroic don't know it. He's walking with his back turned into his enemies, and he will get the kill, but now Gade rotates outer, and Cadian...
The Gade cannot win the round, no matter how hard he tries.
Oh dear.
Cadian's not going to find him running away, so Gade is going to live to fight another day.
Landed a sandwich and push him out into the open. Luckily, not punished for it. Heroic spam does just elude MSL's position, and he can go back into it after the molly is faded. Cajun kills down, coming through the Ivy smoke, and now a 3-on-3 here as North sit inside of A. Cajun moving very aggressively, and Tessez is not ready for such a pushed-up player. These close positions for North are providing kills and leaving Cadian alone in a clutch, a 1-on-3 with no time to do it. They're going to push him down as well. Cadian, he's missed a shot, and with a jiggle, you can't afford to miss those.
For the rest of Heroic, AZ, he's about to do something a little bit gross, so let's keep our eye on him. That's the bomb drop there, so even as they get the site, this is pretty heartbreaking for Heroic. If you ever wanted to watch some Danes just looking very upset, this is the round, because you get into B, you get the kills, but you lose the bomb as you execute in. And
For Heroic, right? We got players with no Yitu, we got no AWP in the last round of the half, and MSL, he is looking to take these players away. He's done that in a big way. 2 kills off of 1 shot. MSL posts back up and he just waits, because Heroic, this round's done. It's looking like a 6-9 end of half, and MSL will make it so. He will put the nails in the coffin one by one, grab himself 1 kill with it. Even then, missing Gade as he falls back towards Khan. NiKo sprays, does get the kill, but
yeah, the bad news bear, as I think they're knowing. And in this round, NiKo does get dropped.
for Cadian, so a bit of a raid boss situation here for Heroic, and they're going to be bringing the heat towards B. Cadian loses his life. There's a quick trade from NiKo in upper, and he is here to stay. 2 kills, 3 from NiKo, all headshots, and he can just fall back into the B bomb site with no worry. Tesses has pushed Pop.
Yeah, now it all falls onto Cajun B, and he, well, there we go. That's pretty much it, isn't it? We kind of nailed that one. It's down.
They've cleared Ivy. Cadian pushed all the way down and saw Esports. They know this is coming, and NiKo's going to have no problem spraying it down. 4 kills delivered on a platter.
No one's even considering that this could be a possibility. Finally, Cadian's going to turn back around, but it's too late. MSL is already deep. MSL is already out. Testes has done a great job of dodging these players in the back line. He's able to put up 2, and he's able to keep Heroic in this round, but it's still going to be a very tricky... What? Oh, no, that's not how that was meant to happen. That's not how that was meant to go down. A bomb plant coming in for North. Not quite denied in time by NiKo, but he's done a lot in terms of the damage. Cajun is pincered. 1 behind, 1 in front. Cajun B. Oh, almost. He lands a tag with the flick. Yeah, this is gross. And if you're Christo, you know, you played Ivy a bunch, but you were not ready for that kind of play. And now this only leaves North with 3 players surviving. They're going to tiptoe their way into the B bomb site. However, you can tread as lightly as you want. There's still 2 players here. Borup only good for 1. And actually, North, they do get into the B bomb site. They're a man down, this Molly. AZ somehow wasn't getting tagged by it. He actually stays alive, and, well, only briefly before he's picked up. Cajun now, all alone, 1v3. All 3 of these players coming in from con side, and Cajun does break apart one of these players. He's able to isolate that fight there. Still Cadian and Testes yet to find, and that Molotov is going to hold him back. Oh dear, he's trying to make the run up to upper, but yeah, he doesn't win this, sadly. They've already got the defuse.
Take control. Stown pushes through a Molotov. You won't see a thing. Gade's out and about. Cadian doesn't know. It's a free kill for Gade. He's just going to smoke off Stown in the Ivy position as well. Wants nothing to do with it. Testes and Borup in the outer site. Good for 1 apiece. Testes is still stacked. Good triple setup for Heroic on this outer site. With Stown still inside, they don't know, and he's dropped the burst. They know a man's main as well. Stan's got his number, and now it is just MSL giving away his position. Stown going above with a grenade. It will hit. MSL will too. He'll fight back, and the bomb getting played. 3 HP for MSL. No need to move. Wait for the tap. Stown's playing patient on top of the train, but he doesn't know where MSL's got to.
Yeah, MSL has disappeared, and now swinging out. Stown looking the wrong way. MSL to churn on up. MSL v Cadian. Let's go. Who wins this one? And Cadian, let's bring it. 2 kills on the auto shotty. Christo out from Ivy does drop 1, and AZ dealt with up at B, but Cajun will trade, and it's back into this 2-on-2. They deal with Christo, and this leaves Cajun B in a 1v2. He was going to plant open, decides against it now, and I think that's because he loses Christo on this wrap round. So Cajun now just having to play for himself, having to play for the 1v2. They're both wrapping up close, but there's not the best spacing in the world on this. There's Stown with the repeat.
He's AWPing Ivy, and he should have a kill here. North are moving in late, unless they flash his position. Christo is dead, and Cadian doesn't know the bomb is following.
He knows that something's going down at Ivy. He doesn't have an idea on specifics, and well, Stown, actually a master of dealing with this play, gets into the site, drops both the Ivy players, and AZ never even gets a chance to wrap from main. Oh goodness, AZ, he goes down after time, and that there, this should be...
Of course, Heroic are going to be prepared on it, right? Like, as Blair said, they let it slip in the veto, but, you know, if North aren't feeling confident on Vertigo, then I have nothing else to say. Take a headshot angle. Gade, he's crept out. He's got a timing. He's got a gap, and no one's got any idea. Gade dropping the Ivy play. That opens up the play now for the bomb, but Cadian's shut it down. Trade is quick from AZ. Gade is still in the yard, but doesn't realize they're in main. He's considering it, but that is all it is, a consideration, and Borup has not given him the information that would mean Gade just hang around here forever. Still just sitting sandwich side. The bomb's planted for him. No reason to move now, and AZ can start hunting for those other rotations, both through Con. AZ's hit the first, Borup gone, and gonna get Gade as well. It's just AZ in the site, 1-on-2 for the map. Heroic in a 2-on-1 retake. Great flash, and Stan gonna peek off the back of it. He's got the round, he's got the map. Heroic have got 16, and that is it. Locked in. Vertigo around the corner on the horizon. North's picking the series.
With it being North's map pick, it's their decision as to where they end up. Tess says, I like this idea, just waiting at short side. Now they try and rotate back into B, but the early warning system of Stown is blared on off, and Nico putting up another leaves cajunB and AZ in a 2-on-3. But if I've learned one thing about AZ in these pistol rounds, he's got a USP in hand, and he's not a man to be underestimated with this gun. He does put up one, but Borup in with the response.
Stown spinning around on the stairwell, making noise. And the run boost is in. He won't let them get away with it. Stown's so ready. He might have even heard them from the bottom of the stairs throw that player over the top. And shots midair will send them flying back down. Stown wants to be careful. He needs to stay alive. Borup's been killed by the Glock. Stown doesn't want to fall to the same fate. So a rotation in the form of Nico here to make some money with that UMP. If Stown doesn't steal the kills away, Nico will get...
Holding on to short side with this FAMAS, and cajunB just sneaking down beneath him, but not for long. Tess double peeking in, however. There's another man offering himself up. Thankfully, Borup has kept this one even. At this point, North are wondering, like, how many more players are there in this clown car?
That's a massive upgrade. And Nico's even pushed B as well. Christo may be considering it, but distraction is there in the form of Stown. And now a double flank coming through. North are trying to hit the A site. They're walking over to a triple setup. Everywhere they go is full of Danes. And not friendly Danes, not their teammates, no. Merely their enemies. AZ, Molly won't work. Actually, it does. Borup eventually gets cleaned up. It's a very late kill. AZ now in a clutch. He can't compete. Stown on the flank, round the corner with the kill. Borup blinded in the sight. He can't do a thing.
Oh, when the mollies have rained in, Borup is trapped and left to fend for himself. Cadian trying to ring on in from CT, but he can't find a kill. Bomb's been planted and it's very exposed. It's very open here for Ramp. There is a kill provided, at least, in favor of Heroic. It's Nico's flank stepping up and delivering, and now the remaining two players for North, they're both trapped inside of the site. One of these, MSL, the other Christo, and these two were the ones who put this round on the board in the round prior for North. Can they do it again? Christo, 5 bullets in the AK, and he's making every bullet count, but not enough for Nico. Hands on an AWP to save, and there is one back here in CT.
Position, because again, at any point, North could appear through the top. Doesn't want that to happen. Here's that double setup. Nico swings off a Testis in contact, but he only gets one each. The trades are good, and mid has been...
Now, Nico, when he was on this flank, was able to accomplish a lot. Is Borup going to fare any better? He's caught a good timing up through ramp, but he has dealt with cajunB. MSL is once again left to try and clutch this round, but he's been good for these in the past. He plays around the smokes, and he does deal with the first man. Borup trades, and he's got a kit deep.
The control can always smoke it off. Nico's here as well. Cadian's dropped AZ down ramp. There is one more A player there, with the exception of the rest of North and middle. MSL's been dealt with, and now it is just this mid take for North. They can go anywhere they want.
Oh, Nico lining up a double over in mid, and it's all fallen onto Gade, and Gade falls shortly thereafter.
Or ready and waiting. There's the Molotov. Flashes followed behind Heroic. They can just take 3 fights without having to worry. Oh, it gets a bit dicey, but Borup will clean it up with a 3-piece in the round. Heroic takes 7, the same way North are. So right now, North need to speed things up and pick up a round, but Nico does not want to let that happen. He's so good at forcing these early fights on ramp, and Gade able to trade, able to get one, but it's not enough. Heroic just have wave after wave of defense on this A site. 4 players at one point. Now 3 after they've lost 1, but that jump is going to end MSL's life. Cadian's posted, and he might have more coming down the chamber as well. There's Christo, Cajun, last out, will get tagged, but gets the kill. Keeps North in this round, but only by the skin of his teeth in a 1-on-3. Now, full util, a 1-on-3 and loads of time with the bomb. This is a clutch set up perfectly for Cajun. Can he do it? He found the first.
These kind of clutch rolls, but this time it's Cajun entrusted with the clutch. He will find down through the wall. Now, Borup backing up into his crop there. Actually, they just missed each other. Bit of damage exchange through the smoke, and Borup dropping a nade. Even more damage onto Cajun. He gets the kill, and it's going to be very, very close, but I think he's got it just about. It's 8 on the board.
Smoke there. Cajun probably just wins the round because there's no way that Borup gets out of the site in time. Now it's just a fast play with Tech 9s, and well, these are not the best guns for North. Inconsistent at the best of times. Morup is going to be able to drop a couple. And actually, well, maybe they'll get stolen away from underneath him.
To know that they have so much depth on Vertigo. Now a man down, they're looking to put this back into a 4-on-4. Cadian, though, is holding for this push, and the molly forces MSL into his crosshair. Nice utility work to lock in that kill. Now, a wall of smokes has come in at the site, and it allows North to push up behind it, but they're sharing this bomb site. This is shared accommodation, and Testes is the least kind of landlord. Need on Vertigo is like time to make adjustments. For like a few rounds, you might get caught off guard by these fast plays. And you kind of need that buffer to safeguard yourself. Now, in this round, they have picked up a man advantage, and they're really pressuring this aggressive ramp hold. They're looking to punish Heroic for going aggro in round 15. And they still sit with a man advantage, even with Cadian recuperating some of these sunk costs over towards short side. It's still leaning in the advantage of North. Cadian's actually getting aggressive. He might catch a timing here. Gade up on top of the cinder blocks, deals with Borup, who runs on in.
Contact here as he looks into the site, but look at how passive North are playing it. They're not getting any contacts. Down, dropped by the Sandbags player of Cajun, and Cadian, he's just a second away from death himself. Even if he gets a kill, it won't matter. North have done it. 4 rounds at the end of the half.
1-9. They are massively in favor of Heroic right now, and justifiably so. And Nades found a lot of early damage, however. And the first kill in the pistol going the way of North, but the victory is short-lived. Gade toppled at the B-bomb site. And AZ now the only man that stands between Heroic and getting this bomb down. He falls MSL on the rotation. Getting offered up to MSL. There's a crossfire set up. They know where he is. They've got his name. They've got his number. MSL swinging wide and to no avail. Pistol round found for Heroic. Advantage. There is still Stown waiting to come in on a mid lurk. It all depends on how much time Testes and Stown can buy, or Borup rather, at the B bomb site. And Testes with 3. Now the flank comes in from Stown, and he's removed another. Cajun B left in the 1v2, trying to deny 14 to Heroic, and he can't get it done. He's got to get away. He's got to run for the hills, but it's 14 on the board for Cadian.
French boys stuck in between the Danes. And Heroic 0-2. This is at least going to put their first victory in the mid. Oh dear, messy stuff. Cristo getting tagged. Get away. Oh my god, he's hanging around. And yeah, Cristo, sorry buddy, you deserved that one. Taking the second shot, giving away his position, and Cadian takes him down despite being on 5. 14-4 and 4-on-3. Heroic head towards B. Or do they?
Yeah, they make a lot of noise in this rotation.
Oh, no.
They've slowed right down. MSL's tried to go aggressive down here at ramp, but MSL's thinking, I'm coming in on a big lurk. This is the... Oh, no. Testes out at ramp, and he was holding for it. It's a bait and...
Fury would be a great example of knowing how to switch things up. They're so good at, like, taking B quick or going for these really fast mid-splits where they...
Low, and this is a very, very tricky situation to peek into if you're Heroic. However, if you peek it like that and you just eliminate Cajun, you spot him in the corner, you somehow look at Cristo. He's gone all the way down towards the bottom of ramp. He's holding in this corner, and they're going to check it. Sure, he gets one, but this is where the trade should come in. And Cristo gets dropped trying to...
Not be expecting his opponents to trade him, thinking he has a chance to drop a grenade or swap weapons. It's just not available, and you're going to get punished at this level. Right now, Heroic are at such a pivotal point, and only 1 kill away from making this a reality. It's just easy. Not going to happen. He finds a couple, but that's going to be it. Heroic 2-0 the series. They take it.